Hello, I'm Khushbu. I'm from MSc 24 batch, pursuing Masters in Management in Finance track. So originally, I'm from India. I have done my bachelor's from there, and I've also worked there for around 2.5 years. And then I plan to settle up in Germany and chose HHL as my master's program. And now let's listen a little bit about Vedang.
Hi, my name is Vedang and I'm from India. So I'm studying Masters in Management in the Finance track at HHL. Before coming to HHL, I worked in India for around 2.5 years. And before that, I was doing my bachelor's, and my bachelor's was in accounting and finance.
All right. So basically, we are here today to know a little more insights about HHL and overall experience of being a part of HHL till now. So, having a very impressive GMAT score, you had opportunity to attend like many business schools around the world. Like, what influenced you to decide HHL as your master's school?
So initially, when I applied to HHL, so
Mhm.
my interview was taken by Maximilian Streiter, who is also the academic director of the finance track, and I was really happy with the way my interview was conducted. Like the entire interview was very intensive. So we received like a, or I received like a case study one day before my interview, and then I had to solve that case study and present it to Max on the day of interview. And during that time there was also a surprise case study, as well as a normal Q&A and getting to know session. And during that time I really asked Max a lot of questions, and I think the answers that I got and my whole interview experience really pushed me to apply or to decide for HHL. The unique thing that I found about that interview was that when I received my acceptance along with my decision, they also told me the feedback about my interview and how they can add value or contribute to my profile, and how it can add value or help me in achieving my aims in future. And I think that is something which I found to be very interesting and very exciting, and that really helped me to decide why HHL should be the place where I should study. Along with that, I think HHL is a very small business school in terms of the cohort and the number of students that it takes in every intake, which has its own advantages in terms of that, when there are less students, there is more connect with the teacher as well, because teachers know most of you personally, your mentors know most of you personally, the career service and you can create a good bond, and then the career service also knows what every student wants to do and can guide them accordingly, which is a very good thing to have overall. And lastly, I always wanted to come to Europe and specifically Germany, because I already started learning German before deciding to even study abroad. So I think Germany was one of my top destinations to study, and HHL, because I think HHL is one of the top business schools in Germany, and that's why it made a good choice for me.
I would 100% agree to your pointers because I would say I also chose the HHL on the similar lines. So that's agreeable. And now maybe it would be great if you could tell us like maybe a teaching style of HHL or how does it align with your career goals?
Okay, so I want to work in finance after graduating from HHL, and the roles that I want to work in are the roles which I don't have any prior experience in. So I wanted to have a course which can give me a theoretical as well as a practical insight
Yeah.
into those roles and those profiles. And
Hmm.
I think HHL gives you that, because it not only teaches you the theoretical aspects in the classroom, but it also combines it with the practical insights in the form of visits to different companies, guest lectures, and so on. And this really helps you to get and understand that practical side of things, and
Yeah.
helps you to prepare better for those roles. And I think that is a very unique part about HHL.
Ah, all right. So, do you think like subjects like ICS and PAC makes HHL stand out, or like other as consideration to other business schools?
Yes, I think PAC gives you a really good start into strategy. It really helps you to understand how to think strategically
Hmm.
and how to solve problems, basically.
Yeah.
And then coming to ICS, it takes you one level up. It not only uh, is about strategy, but it
Yeah.
merges, or it allows you to apply your strategic perspectives into different aspects of business, such as logistics, marketing, finance, reporting, and so
Yeah.
on. And that is something which is very important, especially for people who want to go into strategy consulting. This role is complete package of what you get to do in consulting and can be a really good preparation for these consulting roles that you have. And to combine with that, as I mentioned earlier, that HHL has a practical side to everything. So we have like a student consulting project coming up in the next semester, which will
Yeah.
be a completely rather than practical, it's a real life problem which we have to solve with the companies. And I have never seen the courses that I saw of different universities. I found this thing very unique about HHL.
Yeah, even I would say like ICS is literally a perfect blend of everything, and then PAC do acts as a like booster to it, and the foundation course. So yeah, agree to that. And also, like we talked about many things. Like, would you mind sharing some of your challenges you faced while coming overall to Germany, or particularly in HHL?
So in terms of challenges, I think specifically with regards to Germany, I think weather is a little bit of concern, because
Mm-hmm.
coming from India, weather is completely different what we get to see here. But I think HHL keeps you so busy that you don't have time to think about the weather.
Yeah.
But apart from that, specifically regarding HHL, then I think in HHL the studies are taught at a very advanced level, and they expect you to have more than the basic understanding of that
Yeah.
topic. So for that purpose, they have a number of pre-lecture videos, readings, and different stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you have to go through. And I think if you prepare yourself well for the lectures, then uh, you will understand most of the lectures. And even you will find a number of slides like which are taught during
Mm-hmm.
the classes,
Mm-hmm.
which you can refer after the class. And though and all of the slides are very self-explanatory, and you can do your self-study on your own to even deepen your knowledge. And in case you have any doubt, you can reach out to any of the professor or any of the teacher assistant. And this is one of the advantage of being small in a business school with small class size.
Yeah, okay. So would you like to give some shootout or say recommendation to prospective students?
I think I would say that look at HHL's curriculum, look at what value it can add to your profile, to your role,
Mm-hmm.
and then decide on whether to join HHL. And if you find that HHL provides you everything that you want to have, or the skills that you want to acquire for your future profiles or
Mm-hmm.
future goals, then I would say go for HHL. And yeah, and if you have any doubts even after this interview, or want to ask few questions, or whatever it can be a very small thing as well, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn anytime, or to any of my classmates on HHL, and anyone will be happy to help you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time
Yeah,
and see
thank you
you.
for having me.